Well, hello. It has been a good while since I've put anything up, but I got the very quick motivation. I've been doing some stuff, so I figured I would do a quick little video, just basically doing a bit of an update. Essentially, the 15 is yet again unregistered. It should be back soon though. That is very bright. But basically, I've pulled it out from under the cover that's been sitting under, and I've decided to install. I bought from GKTech a little while ago. I bought a little their Eccentric Throttle wheel, which from what I can tell, comparing it with the factory one, it just sort of changes the shape of it a little bit. One of the dirty hands. But it changes the shape a little bit, so that way when it actually does through that rev range, it is actually changing the shape of it in a sense, and the way it sort of reacts. I haven't actually driven it yet because the car is unregistered, so I can't. And I'm not risking that, it's too red hot. So I have put it in, and it only took about 10 minutes or so to put it in. But basically, this is it here. Just that little thing just there. But yeah, essentially from what I can tell, it just changes it. Like I said, it took me only about 10 minutes, but I did have some issues that I don't think most people normally do, which is that when I did start it up initially, it fiddled with the idle a little bit, and I don't know if that's just from something being set up in the past, but it was a little funny. It's getting windy. So I played around a little bit with the position of the throttle cable, and it all looks pretty sweet now. Funnily enough, it was like too high, it was sitting at like 2K, and it was sticking a little bit, and then it would idle real low, so it sounded like it had cams, which it definitely does not. But yeah, so we'll give it a start up, and I'll show you guys how it all is. There's not much I can really show up until it is registered, but we'll show it then. So oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so basically it's these little cables just here. It's the, you can see the little throttle cable here. This is what will change your idle. So that possibly needs to come up a little bit. So you can hear it there. So it'll need to be played with a bit and get it all adjusted, but again, I think, let's turn that off. I think that is mostly just because of something that's happened with the car in the past. But yeah, not bad, not a difficult install at all. It literally just pops in where the factory one was, which is pretty cool, which it is somewhere here. So it just replaces this factory one, all grimy looking, just with a little billet piece. And it wasn't expensive as well. It was only probably only about, I think it was like 20 bucks or something. And it's all nice and shiny and black, which I guess is the main thing. But yeah, the only thing I would say to be careful of is this little, I'll try and get in there. So you can see the little, where the nut is there. Now, the only thing I would be careful of is that can strip, because it isn't actually a completely round nut, so that it holds the actual plate in place. I would just be very careful to make sure you put it on not too tight so you don't strip it. Because if you do, there's not much you can do otherwise, unless you have a spare throttle body there. But yeah, not difficult at all. It just fits in there very nicely. I can just get that to, and we'll just work like so. So that probably has to come down a tiny bit. I'll play around with it a little bit and get it all perfect, and go from there. So like I said, just a quick little video, bit of an update. So it should hopefully be back sometime soon. I do have, this thing does need some love. It's getting up there in the Ks a little bit now, 210 I think. And the paints are getting a bit worse for wear, particularly the bonnet. It's hard to see in here at the moment, but it's starting to fade a little bit, and that's part of it. So that is life. But yeah, for now, that is a little update. It's been far too long, but hopefully we'll be making some more stuff soon. Apart from that, there isn't really much. I have started some stuff, but I'll probably make something else for that. And yeah, enjoy, have fun.